Good morning. Very good morning, everyone here on this Saturday morning. Welcome to the club. It's still early, it's 9. But I woke up early, like usual. For another session, isn't it? A relaxed session. Not too many people probably, that's nice. So we can focus on what needs to be done. Alright. For the people actually, very important, if you want to be one of the first people that use this platform, go to techtrader.com, and what you can do is basically at the bottom, get notified when we launch, subscribe here, so I can send you an email for the beta test. Also join the TechTrader Discord down below, very important. Join the Discord, let's get this community growing, right? Yeah. So we're sitting here at the 1 minute chart. We also have real-time charts, real-time tickers. But it's on the 1 minute right now, and we have 2 blueprints running, the funding rate and the trade counter, right? That's what's happening, right? Blueprints here, so basically you can subscribe over WebSockets to this thing, and you also can create alerts from these blueprints. So you can get notified exactly when stuff happens, right? Based on your logic, visual logic you made here, look at that. You can see, for example, this funding rate, for example, this trade counter thingy, if you go to blueprints, you can see the trade counter here, boom. This is the blueprint, very simple, take the trade count, plot it in a color. Done, right? Call it a day. That's what's going on. What are people here? My account, top comment, thank you very much. Kantar Mamakulov. Hi Anthony, hey man. Nepuna Chandimal already joined. Nice man. So what I'm gonna do actually, because I wanna make a beautiful video on YouTube about this, but I want to have the order book information inside of X available into our blueprints, right? For example, let's make a new one here. Let's say the spread, right? Bid, ask, spread, boom, just like this. The spread, I need to give it, it's a mandatory field here. New blueprint, so I could do, for example, something like this. I make a plot node. Then I take an expression here. Should be a variable. That's annoying. That's a little bit. This menu, guys, I'm gonna change this, right? So don't worry about it. This menu is bad. Variable, right? For example, I'm gonna call this spread. So I'm gonna put this into the plot, boom. Then I'm gonna put this, the output of this expression into this variable, right? And then I'm gonna take, for example, the built-in, the best bid. Then I take the best ask, like this, right? We put this in input 1, input 2, and then we have an operator here. So what I can do is, I'm gonna kill myself over this menu. Mat, subtract these two together. You see what's happening? Arrange this. So now we have the best bid. Best bid. Is it the thing? It could be reverse. Doesn't really matter. One of the two. Subtract them. We have the spread. Plot them. Start this blueprint, right? Then you have the spread. So if you want to take the spread of something in your code, you need to first of all make the WebSockets to whatever exchange, whatever ticker you wanna calculate it from, and then need to do all this bullshit yourself. Not anymore, right? Because you can make a blueprint, add it, and then subscribe over WebSockets to the result in real time. It's gonna save you days for sure. So yeah, that's what you're gonna do. So it's cool. So what do we need here is basically, what is this? Let's close everything here, just to get a clean sheet. And I need to have my blueprint actor. Man, this music is really bad, I'm not gonna lie. But it's fine. Okay, so I want the blueprint actor here. Actually, the runtime, to be honest. Right, so we have some concept that is called apply candles, apply stats. Now we need to have something else, which is going to be apply order book, right? Func r runtime apply order book, which is going to be the order book, which is going to be a pointer to an event order book. Right, and we're going to say r set value. What's going on? Maybe I should make a function, yeah. R set value, which is going to be set a value based on the current bar. We're going to call this best bit, I think. It's going to be a new value. New value is going to be a float for sure, and it's going to be the order book. Asks. Wait, I'm always getting confused. It's because I'm actually retarded. Wait, I'm gonna just do order book asks prices. Wait. Best bid. Let's do best ask. No, let's do best bid, because what am I doing here? Best bid is going to be order book bid prices len. I don't know. First. Guys, why can I not? It's too early. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. The conversation get boring. Best bid. I'm gonna print that out. We're gonna see. We're gonna also do the best ask here, and then we're gonna set that thing and call it a day. Ask prices. It's not gonna work. The ask price needs to be the last one, but we're gonna see. Best ask. We're gonna print this out. Apply order book. When are we gonna do this? In the blueprint actor, which is going to be this thing. Actors, blueprint, actors please. Okay, then I click with my mouse. Goedemorgen. Goedemorgen, morgen. Goeiedag. Ik ben blij dat ik jou begroeten mag. One wakes up, coffee in the hand, computer. Yeah. Loves coffee, love coffee. This is already, I don't know. It's a big motherfucker I'm drinking. Delicious. Delicious. Alright, so wait, let's get to business, guys. Because, hey, the money never sleeps. You know what I mean? Alright. And like I said, join the Dictator Discord, please. And subscribe for the beta. So each time we have an event candle, we're going to apply the candles. It's perfectly fine. And we're going to say case event order book. When that happens, we're going to say bp runtime dot apply, of course, the order book, which is going to be this message. But there's a problem here, which I solved this morning here. And we have this scuff thing. So this is actually already complex. So the problem is that each time we tick here, right, you can see this beautiful. This is so beautiful, man. Look at that. Custom blueprints. Custom blueprints with trade counts and everything. You cannot find this anywhere. This system, but so you need to understand that everything works in a certain time frame. Could also be real time, but real time is also a time frame, right? Real time is also a fraction of time. So it doesn't matter. And it's fractional, so you can scale and scale it down. So it's beautiful. That's not a problem. The thing is that it could be because we are sitting in an actor environment that we are going to receive order book or stats data or whatever data, candles, whatever it's going to be, from already the next timestamp. That could be. So we need to make sure that we don't apply values that are not for this current timestamp, frame, Unix, whatever, right? So I think I need to do the same. Not quite sure, but I trust my instincts like a prime. And Orderbook has no Unix. That's bad. Look at that. Orderbook has no Unix. This is so bad. This is really bad because this is bad. But that's no problem. Let's not waste any time. Let's just apply it. Apply it like it's hot, right? You're gonna apply that thing. So each time you're gonna apply that, it's going to print out this thing. So it's not gonna work yet. Why? Because we don't send the order book to our blueprint actor. How do we do that? Well, I think it's here. Calculate the depth. Oh yeah. I'm insane. I'm out of inspiration. What is this? This is so complex. Order book needs to be sent. Process update. Publish here. Actually, to be honest, we don't need to do anything in here because I'm insane. The only thing we need to do is subscribe to this thing right here. Subscribe. We're gonna take the order book key, copy this, paste that in, delete this line, call this the order book key, create route. There's gonna be the stream stats. That's not true. Stream order book. This is 60. Why? Why is this? That should be the spanny wanny. BP span. Order book key. Order book key. And call it a day. That's what we're gonna do. So now I can close this, clear the screen, make the consumer once again and see it all printed out. That is not true. What actor library are you using? Proto Actor. I also have Hollywood. It's my own actor library. But the problem is if you want to run things in production and you... Yeah. Proto Actor. What's up, SAS Planet? Nicole and Hugo. We know our classics, of course, man. We can never forget Nicole and Hugo. We cannot. They live in our heart forever. Oh, man. I'm still fucking completely wrecked from yesterday's run. 24 kilometers, man. That was insane. Man, that was crazy. But yeah. I did it. So something is wrong. But wait, so we subscribe to the span. Is that a thing? Is it invoke? I can see that. Apply order book. We don't get anything here. And no events at all. Print ln. Message. It's invoking. That's good news. Okay, so no order book events. Okay. Okay. What about stats then? Stats I get, right? I'm gonna tick. Trader. You see? Ticky. Spans. That's beautiful. You see? Oh, I know what it is, right? I know what it is. I know what it is. So it's, yeah, let me show you. So the problem is, like I said before, here in the actor, right? I told you, damn, we don't have access to Unix. Because it's not Unix, it's span. We don't have a span. Wait, guys, I need to... What's going on here with this Orderbook thing? This is completely... Yeah, so the problem is Orderbook doesn't have a span. And because it doesn't have a span... Because it doesn't have a span, it cannot route. Because my router, my internal router of all messages inside of my actor system is based on the span time frame. And also some other stuff. But that is no problem. We will fix this right away. What's going to be that? An N64, of course. Span equals... Stop making unnecessary holes in this code. 7. Like this. Now I need to do... Still going strong. Golang micro, which is my thingy. But I have something inside of here, which is this this thing. Copy that. Yeah, paste that in. So now I can make proto, right? Make proto, boom. It's gonna complain because I have this file open. That's fine. So now what I can do is ospan. Look at that. Span equals the order book is span. Ospan, please. We don't have an ospan. We have a small span. Also not. There is no span for an order book, man. What are you talking about? An order book is an order book. There is no span at all. What are you doing? Man, I'm confused as fuck, bro. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Why is my order book red? Because we don't have that, right? So what we're gonna do is do it differently then. Publisher, open this thing up. Bcast. You see that? What is happening here? So this is gonna bcast this thing. Ah, la. Look at this, guys. Here is the culprit. Here is the little nasty motherfucker. In this get span custom implementation returning 0, hein. C'est quoi ça, hein? Mais enfin. C'est pas normal, hein? Maar dat is geen probleem, hè? We will fix this. We will fix this. So that basically means that we're gonna, if we subscribe to Orderbook, we're gonna just get it at span 0, right? At no span at all. At no span at all. You see that it's complex stuff, I know, guys, right? That's why we have 18 viewers and not 200, because, like I said, this is for the real chats, you know what I mean? This is real programming. All the stuff on YouTube, that's for soy devs. Let us be honest, I mean... They all want to know how HTMX work. They all want to know how to implement a database. They want to know how to handle APIs. Guys, listen. if you don't know how to handle APIs, if you cannot figure out how HTMX works, if you cannot figure out how a simple framework, Python, yes, Next.js works, stop programming. Because you're not gonna make it. You know what I mean? Stop programming. It's not for you. It's not for you. If you watch YouTube tutorials how to make a CLI application, stop programming. Stop it. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work out for you. It's not gonna fucking work out for you. If you cannot figure that yourself out, then you could do something else. Sell sandwiches or something. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I mean, you could try to maybe check the full-time GoDev course from me, but still. Orderbook is 0. Look at that. Make consumer. Boom. Ooh la la. Unknown field span. Did I not save this? I didn't save it. Alright, look. Boom, patatat. You see what's happening here? Now it's working. Now we figured it out ourselves, right? C'est pas normal. Tutorials are a bit of cancer for developers. Mid to advanced, the best way to learn is to dig into and learn how to read documentation. Searching for the concept is way more valuable. Yeah, it is. That's true. What's going on? Yeah, but it doesn't matter, right? I mean, I made a lot of tutorials, but I'm gonna stop them. I'm gonna stop making YouTube videos tutorials, right? Because no, it's not gonna happen anymore. This music is bad. I'm gonna quickly change this up. Inspired by the Fast and the Furious. We want EDM, of course. Charlotte de Witte. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Push it, push it, push it. Hey. Of course, we cannot play that. And maybe I'm gonna get already demonetized because I did this thing. That's better. That's better. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, well, let's make this work because I need to make a beautiful YouTube video. And I need to have this working. Runtime. Okay, so the best bit and the best ask. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a print f percentage. We're gonna do dot to f, and then we're gonna say this is gonna be the best, the BB, right? And then we're gonna say the BA, and that's gonna be the percentage to f once again. We do a new line, and then we're gonna say best bit and then best ask, right? Kill this. This stop, but it doesn't matter. 89. Ah, bit, the highest one. No, bit is the lowest one. How can this even work? But it sounds good, so I think it's fine. I think we're good here. This is weird. Why is this actually working? Are we already manipulating this thing somewhere? Could be. So I'm not gonna... No further questions asked, actually, to be honest. Sometimes you need to take things like they come and don't think about it. Only solve the problems when they occur. That's what I do. Best bit. We're gonna set this beautiful thing here. New value. Do the same thing, but for the ask. Right? We could do a spread ourselves actually in here. We could do something like make it simple for people, like the spread, and then just calculate the spread here and set that as a built-in variable. But it's so cool to make a blueprint that does this just for the sake of demonstration, so we don't have the spread. But we good, right? You see, that's going to be a feature. It's going to be a feature for later on. People think, wow, they have the spread built in. Actually, it's no big of a deal. We can already do it right now, right here. But we're not going to do it so we can amaze people later on. You see, this is marketing genius number 1. That's the same in a relationship. Don't expose yourself completely, right? Be a little bit of an annoying, be a little bit of a hard to get person, and release love over time. That's the best tip I can give you. Because if you give everything, because I know you're in love, the biggest mistake you make, you're in love, you're gonna give yourself completely to that person. That's not true. That's not good. I mean, because you can never change the impression somebody has over you. People think you can change that, but that's not true. That's not true. It's never going to happen. The same thing with me. If I was completely different on my YouTube channel for a year and suddenly I turn into something, I don't know, people is not going to believe it, right? They're not going to take that. The same thing in a relationship. If they have no respect for you because you're fat, ugly, and you have no job, it's going to stay that for the rest of your life. So you need to break up and fix yourself and get your new girl. You know what I mean? Anyway, we are basically... Okay, so now we have these things. Fine. Let me quickly think. Best bit. We set these things and we're gonna be alright, okay? You can see the cool stuff we could do because we have access to the complete order book into our runtime. That's never been seen before, right? It's so important. So let's kill this. Make consumer once again. And now I'm gonna see if I can actually... Of course, if I refresh, it's going to basically reboot everything up. You see what I mean? It's like, it's a bit annoying. We need to save state and everything because these are running. And that's something we're gonna do. Maybe tonight is going to make a blueprint manager so we can actually take them down. Because a very important concept that nobody has is the concept of having something on your chart, right? And in TradingView, the problem is if you remove something from your chart in TradingView, right? Then it's gone. Your alerts are gone, right? Everything's gone. There is no server-side engine anymore. It's done. But not here. Because maybe you want to have it on your chart, but you don't want to have it on your chart, but you still want to be you cannot see that actually. That's but maybe you want to keep subscribing over WebSockets to this thing, right? It does not mean that it's not on your chart that you that the blueprint is stopped. No, that's not true. It keeps running. It's keep executing in your little personal container. Exactly. All right, let's start this. Create new. Whoa, we have already spread, right? We have the spread already. Here, this one, which is nothing here, right? Okay, let's do this. So expression here. Then plot. We need to make a variable. It's still something we need to discuss. Me and you, guys, help me build this thing. Be a part of the community. Build it. We need the best bit. We also need this menu, man. We can... The guy that coded this menu should be fired and should be... It's here. The guy that coded this menu here, which is the default menu, should be banned from programming for the rest of his life. Right? The Programming Association, you know that, guys? The PE, the PA. The PA, the Programming Association. Right? Do you know that? Well, you should be banned from that. So you can never touch a keyboard once again. Okay, we need an operator here. Conditions. No, that's not true. I want to do some mathematical formulas. Subtract. The ask was the smallest one, isn't it? I'm still getting confused. It doesn't matter. We will see. We will absolute this. Because we don't do maybes. Okay, now we need a variable. It's a little... That's something I don't like yet. Because you could directly put this into the input here. But we can't. Yet. Spread. But the cool stuff is that you can use this variable as an input somewhere else and everything. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Can we save this? No, we can't. There's a problem. Bit is small and ask. Of course it is. I'm dyslexic. I'm dyslexic. That's why I always do absolute. I take the apps. Because I don't know which one. Oh man, sometimes, like I said, I'm not the smartest kid in the block. What's going on here? Yes. But I'm thinking here, I'm saving this thing and it's not working. So I don't know what it is. And that's problematic because cannot hit property null reading type. Oh yeah, I see. You see, something we need to fix this color, which actually is not working yet. But hey, it is what it is. Because I still don't know. I still don't know how I'm gonna fix this. I need to check the Blender and the Blender blueprint stuff, how they do their blueprint thingies. Maybe with a color picker or something. I don't know. Yes, blueprint is saved. Can everybody see that the blueprint is saved? No, you can't. Blueprint is saved. Alright. I'm gonna import this thing to see if it works. Because, like I said, this blueprint editor is nasty. Shit! Ugh, this is so fucking disgusting, man. I knew it. I was doing changes in this editor. Fuck my life. Doe me. I knew it that it would happen. Blueprints. Bit al gespread. Oh, nice. Look at that. I get a fucking free editor here. Alright, what do we have here? Rules. Expression, left-hand side. Built-in best ask. Built-in best bit. Minus. Perfectly fine. Plot, expression, color, color blue. So why can it not load that thing? So the value is a variable spread. You could even maybe select, let's say, USDBTC and would give you the value. Wait, Joel Santos is talking interesting things. Wait. You know what would be cool? A debug module. You would provide variables to input, output the beginning and the blueprint, and debug on last year so you would know the output of a set. Yeah, but that's... Yeah, good idea. But that's... We can do that, right? We can do that. Like, that's a very good idea, actually, to be honest. I like this because... yeah, we're gonna fix this. We need to do some JavaScript. Ooh, what is this? Look at that. But it's the 1 minute chart, so everything looks bad or good. So what we could do is, because each time you have a blueprint, right? You can subscribe to this, right? Let's fix this first. Let's fix this first because you could do this, guys. Look at that. You could do a stream. You see this? And this is gonna not plot, but it's going to output whatever was in your blueprint is going to output that to the WebSocket. It's not going to output it. It's going to create in our router, internal. It's going to create a route in our internal router, which you can subscribe to, and it's going to give you the computed results. So technically, what Joel Santos is telling us, that if we could give these values in real time somewhere, ish. But I think it's only gonna work with blueprints that are already active, because this is the bit-ask spread, but it's still not. It's still not created, right? We don't see it. You cannot see this. We don't see it here in our blueprints yet, because this is the blueprint. But you need to make it. You need to start this thing. Right? You need to start it. And it's important. Why? Because you can make... we're going to fix this because it's annoying me. You can make different blueprints. You can make different instances out of the same blueprint, but with different values. If that makes sense. Like I said, it's still something that I'm thinking of. Maybe it can be better. That's why I'm going to make it like next week. This thing is going to be available for people to try. Right? And then I'm going to get feedback and we make this decent. So what's the problem here? Now we need to open up this stupid node editor. Close all editors, open up nodes here. So there is a problem. But let me actually refresh this thing. Let me import this guy. Boom. All right. It's the built-in node. Allee. Allee. And we can add as much as we want in this thing, right? As much as we want. So it's complaining about... OB3 data also. Everything. We can put everything into the runtime. Everything what we want. Because we can. Literally everything. And we can run the chart at the tick. You can do that, right? You can run the chart. You can run this thing. Now it's at the 1 minute. I can run it at the tick. Which basically means it's gonna tick. Every tick. Pop, 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 and it's going to draw. I already made a Twitter post about that. And it's going to draw your indicator or your whatever you want at real time. So if we can go really fancy, we can make we could make, for example, we could plot on top of this like real bit ask liquidity depth with the quantity sizes in here. Some kind of the order book on your plotted on your chart with the real time sizes. So you could see where the bits, where the walls and everything are. Amazing. But let me fix this first. Something is going on and I have actually no clue. Where is my built-in node? Actually, I wanna do some Golang today, but apparently it's not gonna work. This one. Super kind name. Wait, it's gonna be because the loader is gonna load that thing, probably. Wait. What are we loading here? Let me quickly check. Left hand side, right hand side, built-ins, right? Yeah. So left hand side, load the left hand side. This load value, expression data, left hand side is this thing. Load value if it's a variable, yada yada. Float built-in, this thing. Built-in value, console. Console.log is such an amazing tool. It's unbelievable. The built-in value. Debug. Just to get. What are you doing? Yeah, normally I have a better work thing, but I want to show you guys this, so I need to move screens. Undefined, it's undefined, guys. That's a problem, right? It's undefined, and that's why of undefined reading name. So because it's undefined. Why? Why is it undefined? Now we need to debug this. Because we have a built-in, right? It's detecting that. Built-in value from a string. So that's already the problem, right? Built-in value from a string, value as string, right? So what we're gonna do is move this console log above, and then we're gonna say here the value. Let's print the value out, right? No, why not? Wait, can we actually do the rest? Yeah, the rest is loading perfectly fine, right? There's all the blueprints. Look at that. It's just this one that's borked for some reason. Okay, I see. So this is, I think value is best ask. Wait. Type built-in value. So it's the value. You can do this on SE, QT, MT, I don't know, ATAS, I don't know what you mean by that. Can you explain me, please? Not familiar with these short names. So wait. Okay, yeah. Value. That's gonna be something. That's gonna be yeah. So it's this thing. Built-ins S. Built-ins. Okay. Stream stat. This actually doesn't matter, but it is what it is, just for bookkeeping purposes, right? This is the Orderbook stream. We need that because it's important. So each time we actually, it's fine. I'm not gonna explain this because if we know what stream it is, we can actually subscribe to that stream. Because maybe we have 10,000 streams. That's too much. Let's say we have 10 streams or something, or the book stats, yada yada yada, liquidations and all that good stuff. Because liquidations is also something that we have. So, can you imagine if you have access to the liquidations and the trade counter and some other stuff? Then you can actually know what's behind a market movement. It's very important, of course. Like, I'm not a visual trader. I don't like to trade visually. But if you can trade visually like a non-programmatic trader, but you can trade programmatically visually, then you have a big edge, right? Because trading is shifting into a new meta, and I will explain this actually a little bit later on what's going on, because people are realizing that things are not working, right? Everybody started out with indicators years and years ago. Everybody was using indicators like RSI and all that stuff. Everybody was trading upon that. But then they realized that didn't work anymore. So then basically it was not cool anymore. So everything shifted into price action, right? Everything shifted into price action. So they have the chat price action traders, right? The cool guys. And they were trading with candles, right? But it's basically just price. They were just on price action traders. But how can you trade the market if you do not know what's driving the price action? Because you can have a big price movement, or you can have no price movement at all, or you can have a price movement to the downside, but that doesn't mean anything if you don't know what's driving that price movement. Because price movement going down can be very, very bullish. It can be very bullish, but you don't know that because you only see the price and you see a red candle, and all these Pepega noob traders, soy traders, they don't know. They think, oh, red candle, it's bad. No, it's not, you idiot. Maybe the market is telling you something else. Maybe there is a giant fucking iceberg order you don't know about. But I don't know what the iceberg order is. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're losing money, you fucking... Right? So, now you can. Now we can know that because we know how many trades are there. Then we have the volume. Because it's very important. You can have big volume with less trades. Or big volume with a lot of trades. Into that time frame. It's very important to know because if you have big volume with less trades, that basically means that there is some kind of big order that's manipulating that certain period of time. Is that good? I don't think so. What I want to see is small trades, big volume with small trades, because that means that there is a lot of natural market action, natural buyers coming in instead of one giant motherfucker dumping money, trying to maybe manipulate the price. You see? Like I said before, I'm a programmer. You know what I mean? But I'm already telling you trading insights that nobody on YouTube is telling you because they have no fucking clue what they're talking about. Right? Anyway, so the best bit. How are we gonna call this? Best bit, of course, right? Best bit. Yeah, seal, that's exactly what we do. Exactly. So, wait, let me first do this. Bit, best, ask. Capitalized. So, commas. Okay, so it's already better, but my layout is not working, right? So there's a connection that's not going on. Look at that. It's kind of okay. The only thing we miss is this plotarantos here. Let's do that. Yeah. So it's almost working. So what we can do is if we have all these blueprint instances here, right? You can also make alerts. Okay, I need to fix this, but you can make an alert based on your blueprints. And that's very powerful for people that cannot code, that are not going to do anything. Maybe you don't want to subscribe to this with a WebSocket because you're a normal trader, right? You don't know how to code, right? Then you can make an alert out of a blueprint. So you can make a you can basically code your trading setup, which you could not do on TradingView. Because TradingView has no order book data, it has no real-time data about the insides of the market. It's very important to understand. Very important to understand. You can see here the trades. You can see how what drives this candle here. How many trades are there in, and you can compare that. So you can see volume is important, but also how many trades behind a volume. Anyway. Okay, there's one more thing problematic before this is gonna work. Let me see here. A note already has been added. Okay. Oh, yeah. This editor, man, this is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. These things are fine, right? That's cool. It's this variable, it's a spread, that's nice, right? Because that's this thing, spread variable. I'm gonna fix this, that we can directly do this, but it's going to take the name of the expression into... So how we work is that we are not adding each node separately. We are checking the main entities of a blueprint, which are expressions, plots, and alerts and all that stuff. And we take those, and then we see what's connected. That's how I do things. Not quite sure if it's the best approach, but... So let's recap. So we load the left-hand side. We load the operator. We load the right-hand side. Then if it's a plot. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna return here. So that basically means that if I import this blueprint, right, we don't see this plot. So everything works, just not the plot here, right? So now we are in a plot. So we make a new plot node. We add a plot node. The expression is going to be an expression, but it's going to be a plot expression. So far, so fucking good. And then we're going to load the value. That's basically where the problem is coming in. I think that if we load the value here, if we return, do this again. Okay, it adds the plot node. This is the value. This is important because this value is getting loaded, and it's getting loaded from memory, I think. So it's a variable. We're gonna get this variable. Aha, that's the problem. If we already have a variable, we're gonna return that. That's the problem. Otherwise, we're gonna return a new variable node. The problem is, nonetheless, it's going to add this value node. Look at this here, this add node value. But it could be that this value node is already been added. So how can we fix this? By doing that, but that's going to be so bad. I think if we load a value, it should already been added. That's not true. This is gonna work. Now it's gonna work perfectly fine. Look at that. But it's going to bork other stuff. Look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at this. Let's start this thing. Boom. Now we have this beautiful thingy open. The bit-ask spread. Plot it to the chart. Here is bit-ask spread, guys. Let me kill the other ones here. Bit-ask spread on the screen. Is it gonna work? Out of nothing, right? The only thing we did, we just made the blueprint and we plotted. We're gonna see. Of course, not real time right now. It's the 1 minute chart, so we need to wait until the next minute candle closes, right? Yeah, Joel, and indeed. So I need to check. I need to do some stuff with that variable thing. It's working right now, but it's gonna bork a lot of other scripts. I want to see what's going on here. I want to see if we can have the spread. Because then I can make such a beautiful YouTube video showing how this platform works and show it to people. Damn, this is not working, right? You can see what's happening. It's not working. New candle. We have no value here. But that's fine. First thing I'm gonna do here is the hell? Why is it doing that? Ant DM, that's me. Ant DM. This glasses is basically so bad, it's like I cannot see through it. This is working in reverse. This. All right. What I'm gonna do, guys, real quick, is I'm going to here. This is bit als gepet funding rate counter. We don't care about these things. We're gonna delete these 2 rows. Delete. That's fine. Go back here. Refresh the page. Oh, that's a fucking instances. I'm damn. Cannot do that. Bit counter funding rate. Bit ask spread. These 2 can be gone. I never shouldn't delete these blueprints. I should have deleted these instances, but it is fine, right? Doesn't matter. It's all good, guys. Refresh. So now we have one thing, which is the bit ask spread. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, did you see that fucking order? Or was it just a glitch or something? I saw something crazy number coming in. 30 viewers. People start slipping, eh? How can we debug this? Exec here, this thing. Actually, I wanna run it real time. We can, right? We can do it real time. Let's do this one. Super base. Blueprint instance. We're gonna save frame. Tick. At the tick. Save this thing. Refresh the page. Refresh this page. Okay, so now the chart is out of sync, right? It's gonna be out of sync. We have a problem. What's going on? Oh yeah. Yeah, the problem is we don't see anything right now because we are at the 1 minute chart, not at the tick chart yet. And that's why I don't show blueprints that are basically out of... You can see it in the corner here. There are no blueprints here for this specific resolution. The question is, do we want that? Something I need to think about. I was thinking maybe we should sync the chart with the blueprints and not have blueprints that are basically ticking at a complete different resolution. Makes no sense at all, in my opinion. So we cannot do this approach yet. So let's do 60 then. It's fine. It's fine for now. You see, now it's working. You see how good it is. And I coded this myself completely alone. This is amazing. Looks like you're printing bit or ask rather than... Man, what is this hard thing doing here? No, I think we're gonna see what's going on here. Let's go into this blueprint thing. I can see what is executing, right? Actually, we can see what's executing. We can see that. Where? Here. Too many tabs. Ah, I see what it is. It's not setting it. It's not setting it because... This got message for next means that we... Damn it. So this is the message of the stats. If that's bigger than our last execution Unix, we cannot apply the stats because that basically means we're gonna adjust our memory with the already next candle, next resolution frame. So that basically means that there is a big chance we're gonna plot 1, 2, or 3 as a count for a trade, for example, because so we cannot do this, right? But the BP last exec, I think the problem is going to be that there's a little bit of a runner here. Last exec is time now Unix divided by I think this is fine. Divided by span times span. Is this Unix? Is this a second thingy? Do I need to divide it by 1000? Nobody fucking knows. We're gonna say we are exact right now. Right now. This thing. 2400 that's fine, but wait, I just need to fix this real quick. We're gonna. Where is this fucking message coming in? Let me just print out this message real quick, to be honest. I want to see what is it doing here. Doe I'm messing it up, man. 60. Last exact 60. 60, that's perfectly fine. That's the exact same rounded Unix. So you see, we are doing this time frame, ticky ticky. We take the same rounded time frame, and a certain point of time, it could be that we are not executed this frame, but we already received statistics from the next. There's already a next thing coming in, but we did not exec it, so we need to discard. That's the thing. You see, now we have. I think we have a small problem here. You see a small issue. You see, get message for the next one. Cannot set this because we need to exec. You see that it's coming close to each other, right? It's coming close to each other. Of course, it's coming close to each other. It's the 61. You see it coming here, right? You see here is this little baby boy. Look again. 60 plus 60, 1 minute. This guy. Discard him. We don't need him, right? We don't care that the trait is that we don't have the trait information or something, because we will get it the next tick. It takes multiple times, right? This takes couple times. It takes at the milliseconds, right? Nanoseconds maybe. So it doesn't matter. Well, I have an artificial ticket right now to even make this a little bit visible, debuggable, right? But I'm gonna delete that, right? I think it takes at 300 milliseconds, but it doesn't really matter. I can just remove that. Because by the end of the time, actually every data will come in as fast as we can get it from the exchange. We cannot go faster than that, right? Which is as fast as everybody else gets it, right? Binance doesn't have any, or Bybit, they don't have any special things. No, it's that's the endpoint for everyone. Yeah, so but then we get a message for the next one. It's this one. That's because we didn't set it. Discarding message later TF, something like that. I don't care. Market makers have dedicated API WS endpoints. Yeah, but I'm not quite sure if that's for crypto exchanges, to be honest. I'm not quite sure if they have all of that. I know it's for all the other ones, forex and stocks and all that stuff you have, but not quite sure if all exchanges have dedicated stuff. Not sure. But I know they have, but don't think most crypto exchanges have that. But I could be wrong. Binance Coinbase Deribit, is it? Those are the biggest ones, right? Binance Coinbase Deribit. Probably all the biggest ones, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Also WebSockets, because I would not prefer WebSockets actually if I would subscribe to some kind of gRPC stream or something. It'd be better. Over with proto buffers or something, because you can then easily deprecate fields and also, but hey. I'm actually not thinking of if we can provide the option to upgrade the platform for pro subscribing to these specific connections. But hey, Let's fix this first. So each time we apply the stats here is fine. I think it's in an exec phase, to be honest. Here, this invoke. If we invoke. We can do this, it doesn't matter. I can actually round the Unix timestamp divided by BP span times BP span, right? Of course, this is not a new variable. It's already a variable, right? Are we subscribed? That's the question. Now we are subscribed. I'm not printing it out. That's annoying. But like I said, also sealed. This is already way better than what people have access to as quants themselves. Like, not the hedge funds or the real market makers, right? That's not what we target here. Okay, now we have one discard. This is beautiful. You see, one discard can be. Could be one, could be two discards. Perfectly fine, right? We have a blueprint invocation error. Bet also not found. We're gonna fix that. But I mean, if you're a bot builder, right? Or an algorithm builder, you have a lot of these builders. For example, LuxAlgo and all that stuff, right? LuxAlgo and all these algorithms which are basically built on Pine script on TradingView, but they are a little bit stuck because they have only access to price action, right? So they are making these algorithms only based on price action, which is, man, I don't believe in that, to be honest. But it's like these guys, these algorithm makers now have access to real-time streams with information about liquidity and open interest and all that stuff we're gonna add, right? And also the non-trader, the non-coder also right now has access to visual style of doing these things, right? So that I did some stuff with Hedgetick, which was some small market maker thing I had in the beginning of crypto, where I was basically making the market, but the only thing I did was trying to have these liquidity incentive programs for all these minor exchanges, and I really hoped that I could make my simple market making algorithms and I could visualize them on the screen with TradingView, but I couldn't because I didn't have access. We don't have access to this bit asks at the real time. So that was so annoying because I just want to see how it behaved in certain ways. But now we can. Orderbook data, lake data funding. Yeah, but that's pure WebSocket, right? They offer that pure WebSocket based, right? They don't offer it. Yeah, they offer it pure WebSocket based. I know. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, this working. Blueprint invocation error built in. That's nice. Gonna be the message, yeah. I don't think we get any order book information into this thing. Oh, we do. Look at that. It's a small one. So for now I have a small order book. Why? Just for the sake of debugging. I don't want to have my PC blown up, although it's a beast, but you know what I mean. I have a very small order book and not the most interesting one, because you can see basically here we have these it's at the 0.1 depth, right? It's Visually, what you gonna do with that? Nothing, right? You want to have a very bigger depth, if you know what I mean. So you can see deeper in the books. You don't need to, if you want to visually see it, you don't need to see all these little steps. You want to see deep into the books that you want to see, right? And you want to see, okay, 29,000, so many, 28,000, so many, or maybe at the 100 level or at the 10 level or something. We will see. Of course, we could print a decent size of depth, and then the front ends can basically round based on the level, the depth you want, round these things and aggregate it itself based on what you want. That could be. It's not big of a thing. But why don't we set these things? That's a question, actually. Sorry, maybe not understanding the USP beyond the blueprint visual scripting. Well, no, it's not. This platform is not. You need to see this as. Right now, people are going to TradingView, right? But you have people that will never understand how markets work and they just want to see a chart, fine. But then you have people that are traders, right? But they want to see deep in, they want to see important market metrics, open interest, liquidity, spreads maybe for some people, trade counters, liquidations. They want to see that. They can't. They can't. They also want to reduce and minimize their charting time. They can't. Because most of them cannot program Pine. But now they can visually code their whole setup and peace out and get an alert. They can see, okay, you can do so many things. Right? A lot of people can do so many things. And then you have the people that want to make algorithms. They are not subscribed. Do you know what it takes to basically get such a connection, like you said? James at the water cooler is not gonna get a if you want to get a simple spread or something, or some other computation from an exchange, you need to set up your Python code or your Go code or whatever fucking language you're going to write it. You need to set up yourself. It's going to take you a week if you want to connect to all the exchanges you need. It's going to take you at least a day to just have the spread from Binance or something. Over and over again. Right now you don't need to. You can go to your blueprints and just subscribe to the endpoint and it's done. It's done, right? And then you can make one for Binance, you can make one for Deribit, you can make blueprints for everything you want. You subscribe to all of them and you get all the results over one WebSocket connection. You need to maintain one WebSocket connection. You get all the data pre-computed over one WebSocket connection, saving you weeks, months of coding, also saving you all the maintainability you need. You don't need to maintain anything. You don't need to have your, you know what I mean? If you don't see the USP in that, then you have a big problem. So it's solving two sides of the market, right? It's solving the normal traders that have no coding experience, but it's also solve the people that want to make algorithms or want to have insights out of the market over WebSockets or over webhooks or whatever. It's basically solving all the problems TradingView has, right? All of them. Options trading would be a great application, yeah, but the problem is I have no fucking any experience with options trading, right? No at all. I have no clue how that works. Is my music again then? Whoa. I only said 10. Depth is 10. I want to see if something happens at a certain switch of thing. Oh, now I see what these things are. Metadata and all that stuff. Yeah, explain me on the Discord because it's a very valuable insights. But like MetaTrader and all that stuff, they are very... Poke me on Discord. Poke me on Discord because I wanna have your feedback. You know what I mean? %100% sure. 100% sure, Seal, that all these platforms don't have any kind of heat map representation, any kind of liquidity depth representation of the market on their chart. Show me. Show me an indicator that shows exactly how it's going. It's not gonna happen, I think. Maybe. Amaze me. Show me then. Show me a screenshot. Like I worked for this platform. I worked for the other one. Like I said, I'm around in the market for a very fucking long time. I know what people want. And MetaTrader and all these platforms, they are fucking clunky as fuck. Let us be honest. Let us be honest. Show me what they can do. Maybe that's changed. I don't know. Maybe that's changed. But I know, hey, my people that I know, they cannot navigate these platforms. They can't. They cannot navigate that. They cannot navigate that stuff, right? Let me show. Link me. I need to pee actually also and smoke. You can see already, based on the UI, normal people are not going to navigate this thing. Yeah, of course, but I understand that people using these things, Seal, plenty of paid groups use them. But like I said, that's super good, right? Because if you make something, that does not exist kind of yet, you're basically wasting your fucking time, right? The only thing you need to do is make it better. You know what I mean? Empty is a poor example. Yeah, but give me all the fucking examples. Show me everything. I wanna see all fucking competitors in the market. I wanna see all the fucking competitors in the market, so I can basically fix everything they do wrong. Everything, every single thing that these guys are doing wrong is what I'm gonna fix single-handedly, right? Because I have something they don't have, and that's myself. Like I said, it's nice. Show me the good platforms. I'm gonna check them and we're gonna make it better. We'll ping you on Discord. Fine, guys. I'm gonna quickly pee and all that stuff, and then we're gonna fix this order book. For some reason, something is wrong. I don't understand that. This server is fine. As I said, option state would be a great application. Then I need you, man. If you are, then you need to help me. And that's what it is. Wait, this actually, I'm gonna put something better on the screen, to be honest. Let's print out the message, right? For the people, make consumer. I'm gonna pee and vape and all that stuff because I need nicotine right now. Be right back. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Fucking! New here, what is this project? It's the best trading platform on the market. In SPE. In SPE. Options would be great, yeah, I know. Okay. What's going on here? Orderbook. Problematical problems. I think that in the runtime you don't set it somewhere, probably. Not set, right? That's what we got. It's not set. Alright, that's gonna be here somewhere. Get value. But wait, do I actually... Zero, yeah, that's fine. If you are scared to build new things, if you are scared to build stuff that's already out there, run by giants, then you have very small balls. Where is the sprinting thing? Here. I mean, the thing is, They all have millions of people on these platforms. Trading. View has 50 million users. Maybe more. 50 mil. And I was one of them. And I was missing a lot of stuff there. I don't use MetaTrader and all that stuff because that's more Forex and other stuff bound. These things are trading directly with an exchange. Right? I don't want to do that. That's legally hard to do. You need to have a good scripting, a good... Here, this is what we need. Best ask not found. Hey. No, I know what it is. It's this one. Actually, to be honest, give me the fucking spread. Give me that spread, boys. After a while, how many people are on Twitch here? Nobody, probably. Doesn't matter. Nobody. One people. Clino! What's up, Clino? Simple gamer! Sounds like you have small balls, my friend. How do you know that? Why would I have small balls? Does this look small balls to you? Look at this! Here! Look at this! That's something else, my friend. You don't see this often. I know. But now you do. Yes! The spread printed out right here, my friends. Oh, look at that. Real-time spreads. No, not real-time. I mean, we could have real-time spreads. But spreads printed out. 1 minute chart. Let's go. Actually, I have no clue, Simple Gamer. I cannot actually interact. The problem is that my chat on... I'm also streaming on YouTube, right? So if you see me talking to somebody that you think, what the fuck is he doing? It's the YouTube thing. The problem is that my chat is not working in Streamlabs for some reason. It's so annoying because I cannot interact directly with you. It's so fucking annoying. Plus, yeah. But what I can do is actually... Wait, let me do this. Let me do this here for you. Now I can chat with. Now I can see you, right? It's fine. All right. Spreads. It's gonna stay 0.1 forever most of the time, but it is what it is, right? So the main benefit of having... What's going on here? The main benefit of having spreads here... We can pop the chat in a mini window. That's actually even better, to be honest. That's actually a good idea. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a good idea. I need to check that. So what we could do with the spreads is basically, if you make your blueprint, you can make it actually more better, right? You could take a spread. So this is a plot, okay, I know. But you could do a stream, right? You can make a stream here. Make a stream for other exchanges. Subscribe to all these WebSockets. And then you have spreads and then you can compare them. and arbitrage without the need of coding all this stuff yourself. Right? That's basically that's no other platform has this, right? Even better would be that we have a blueprint, for example, bid ask spread, Binance futures, bid ask spread, KuCoin, bid ask spread, whatever exchange it is, whatever shitty exchange, and then import the blueprint inside another blueprint and compare the spreads together and then put out a boolean whenever you need to buy or something, whatever. A lot of options are possible. A lot of options are possible. Okay. That's the problem, man. Each time we basically kill this thing, we need to get some history here going. Get the history going, yeah? Yeah! Let me also see the Discord message. By the way, hey, for the people, jump into the Discord community. Very important. I have 2 Discords, actually. The Anthony GG Discord, which is full of beautiful people. Look at that. How many people am I doing? Look at this. I'm famous. It's probably here. It looks like a... What's going on here? A new alpha platform. It looks like a spitting image of yours. That would be crazy. Competition is nasty. Why is everybody using these abbreviations, man? Look at this. It's like, how do I know what the fuck IBKR is? Interactive brokers. Yeah, but like I said, these are trading platforms, yeah? Like I said, I don't know these guys. Like I said, these are brokers, man. I mean, this is... Guys, you need to understand there are a couple of people in the market you want to target. Like this website, my friend, he trades crypto. This is nothing for him. What is he gonna do here? Where is the chart? What can he do here? This is a lot of corporate stuff going on. It trades directly with some kind of exchanges. I don't want to do that. I want to give you market insights. And algos. I cannot even navigate this thing. This is for a... This is too complicated. I don't want that. Shit. Is this a rounding issue? The hell is this? Oh yeah, this is... I know what this is. It's because we resetted that thing without history. Yeah. It's where you can trade stocks and options. I know. Like I said, guys, I worked for exchanges, market makers, trading platforms like this. I don't know all of these guys because they don't matter. This is not the audience we want, right? These guys. What is this even? This is a broker. It's basically it's a scam. We don't want to do anything to do with these kind of things. It's about trading. It's about me and you want to build something, right? You wanna make your little algorithm. You want to make a little bot or something, or you're a trader yourself, and you're using trading view, but you don't have access to order book information. You want to quickly subscribe to a WebSocket feed that gives you some value without the hassle of setting it up yourself, which is no platform on the fucking planet can do that for you. You can basically make your algorithm in 5 minutes without the need of connecting to all this bullshit. That's the thing. As nobody else is doing that, and that's what matters. That's what people are asking. That's what I would want back in the day. That's what people are asking. The same thing here, right? For example, these Lux Algo makers here, Lux Algo. Look at these guys here, right? These boys here, right? Look at that. Enhance your trading experience. They make an algorithm here. Look at that. Look, you see this thing? Identify institutional volume levels. They have two metrics: price, volume. That's the only thing they have, right? That's where their algorithms are based. Price and volume. That's bullshit. Like I said before, they're trading based on price action, they're trading based on candles and the volume behind the candle, right? But like I said, a volume behind the candle is important, but you also need to know what drives that volume, what drives that price action, why. It's a very important aspect to understand. But you don't know that because the only thing you know is, okay, there is so many sizes traded over such a period of time, and so many of that size was buy volume, and so many of that size was selling volume, right? Could give you, but you don't know how many separate trades of that specific buy volume did we have. 3 trades, 100 trades, 500 trades. You don't know. Very important to understand. Very, very important to understand. Each time you want to also see, the order book is now a little bit scuffed, but you want to see, for example, if you could see visually, like where is the gross? Where is the gross of the bit sitting, for example, right? Detecting iceberg orders, very important. Happens a lot of time. People want to offload a lot of size in the market. Most of the time are going to offload them at a specific level, close to a specific level, right? Without you knowing that. So you're gonna keep buying. You're gonna keep buying from the same guy over and over again, because your algorithm wants to clear the level. But it keeps clearing that level because you thought, oh, there was so much size, but there is no so much. There's more coming in. There's more coming in. And it's not coming in when the order is completely eaten. It's coming in when the order is almost completely eaten. When it's almost filled completely, it's gonna drop another one from the same guy. And most of the time, it's from the same guy, but from a complete other entity, from the same guy. If you know what I mean. There's a little nasty motherfuckers out there. It's very important because how are you gonna offload a lot of money without having a big spread loss? So you need to do these things. Very important. You can detect that if you really, really want, but then we need to see. That's all for later on. First of all, the basics. Yeah, if you just already just give me all the platforms names, That's the only thing I need to do. I can figure it out what they provide, right? So it's no problem. Right. So we could do this, blueprints, create a new one. Trade count, very important. Trade count. This description is a little bit whack. Trade count. Make a new blueprint. Make this one, plot. Make this one, values, color. Put it in here. Make a new mat. Boom, boom, boom. Trade count. This is so annoying, this menu. Funding rate. Trade count. Put it in here. Save this blueprint. Start this blueprint. Open this thing. And show it to the chart. Now we have a trade counter. Easy. And the spread. Oh, I'm tired. The latency is way better. Yeah, YouTube is fucking insane, man. YouTube chat is I don't know why, and I explicitly said no delay. But still there is one. I don't know why that is. Wait, this is actually... So now you can see this candle. You can see it has 179 trades. Maybe it's because we just added, it's going to be a little bit off, right? Because we don't have history yet. But the trade counter for the next candle should be exactly precise. What is the lib you're using for blueprints? Rete.js. R. This one. And if you're interested, go to the website, guys, dictator.com, join the Discord community, very important. Check the links in the description. And if you want to use this and beta test this, go and subscribe so I can send you a mail and give you an invitation. Right? Right, now you can see. Right, I think this value was just because we started, it was not counted completely, but this has 332 trades, this candle. 300. Ban Simple Gamer. I don't know what he's telling. What is he doing? I cannot see what he's doing, man. What do you mean, little boo? Tell me why I should ban him. Because I don't see anything what he missaid. It could be that he's telling me that sounds like he has small balls. Maybe that's the thing, but we're not gonna ban somebody for that, right? Because what if he's right? What if he's right, man? What if he's right? So now you can see this 312. Just saying insults, talk about genitalia. Yeah, okay, this is Twitch, right? I mean, this is Twitch, guys. Let us be honest. This is not YouTube. On YouTube, this could be very offensive, but on Twitch, this is normal talk, right? I mean, if you can, yeah. I understand. It could be a little bit of sensitive information, but hey, he's not lying. We don't know that. I know that. But Simple Gamer, keep calm. Yeah, yeah, of course, Dark, we need to add history. We need to add history, otherwise it's a bit sad, right? But adding history is, yeah, is another problem, right? Yes, cool. So that's nice. So now I have stuff that I actually want for the video, for the YouTube video I'm gonna make. Oh man, that's why I don't stream on Twitch that often, because man, if you need, like YouTube, everything happens perfectly fine. Right, on YouTube, everybody's behaving and it's one equilibrium. But on Twitch, it's a fucking madhouse. So can you imagine having like 1,000 subscribers or something? 1,000 people in the chat. That would be crazy. You know what I mean? How can you handle that? You can't. You cannot. All right, are there any more questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna wrap it up. 2-hour stream, why not? Why not? Maybe tonight a little bit more. We're gonna do some Golang. Wait, there was a question about... wait, what's going on here? What's your setup like using SvelteKit on the front end and Golang on the back end? It's no setup. You just have Golang and then you have Svelte and then you have a front end and you have a back end. And then you just talk to each other over an API, right? That's the only thing that happens. Wonder how you integrate Svelte and Golang in a clean way. But it's SvelteKit. It's SvelteKit and it runs basically on Node, right? So you have a front end and a back end. And I'm running it right now locally, but in production you run it somewhere, right? Managing a database scheme. I don't do anything in the front end, I do everything back end wise. Keeping the types clean. That's another question. I just duplicate the types, right? I just duplicated types, or I have no types at all and just have an any. It is what it is. On SvelteKit, you're disabling SSR or running. Well, the thing is, this is a complete single page application for now, but not everything. Like the chart itself, of course. This whole thing, because this is you can see this is all as an overlay over the chart. Why? Because you don't wanna have another route completely wiping out your chart for these small tasks. For example, if you want to make an alert or something, right? You don't want that. If you want to make a blueprint, you don't want that. If you want to see some stuff here, right? You don't want to... It's all single page, right? But if you go to, for example, account settings and all that stuff, maybe that's going to be... It's going to wipe out the chart, and that's going to be a new route, which you can use server-side rendering to fetch the account or something, right? But in this case, nothing is getting server-side rendered. But I think there will be, especially if you do account stuff or other things, that's going to happen, right? Still interested? Just trying to understand the product market fit beyond the blueprint part. Well, let's cover this right now. Let's say TradingView has over 50 million users. A lot of these traders wanna use Pine script to write some of their own indicators. Man, this is dirty. They want to use SpineScript so they can actually make some cool stuff they need. Right? Because there are a lot of volume and liquidity based traders that actually use liquidity metrics. But they cannot code. Right? They have no clue what an array indexing is. They have no clue how to handle what a series is. They have no clue how to handle all that stuff. Right? They have no clue how to make a for loop and set variables. They don't know that. They can maybe copy paste a script from ChatGPT, but that's it, right? That's it. That's the first thing. If you give these people access to a blueprint editor, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, this is value. This is this value node I talked about, which we need to fix in code, right? If you give these people a simple editor where they can, of course, we can even make this better with some pop-ups that's explaining what it is, right? What is that? You can give them access to make these things very easily and visually. That's the first very important thing. So you're solving 80% of the traders that cannot understand code. That's the first thing you solve. So they can make these algorithms. They can make their own indicators. They can make their own plots. They can make their own alerts, decent alerts. They can actually start trading like a quant-ish. They can do that because now they can make a blueprint and they can make an alert out of that blueprint, which basically means that you can code your complete trading setup, right? Each trader has a trading setup. Maybe your setup is whatever, right? A setup, something, a trading plan you stick to. That's a problem because most of the traders, they don't stick to their trading plan because they want to take a trade, right? If you have a trading plan, you need to open up your chart all the fucking time to see when it's time that your trading setup is going to trigger. So you need to use all these motherfucking things here to check, oh, this is a diagonal line. I'm gonna see if we go under this thing. Do I have a pencil here? What is this thing? A brush, right? So if it goes on, it goes up and then boom. Yes, and now it's my trading setup, right? They need to continuously check that. Now they can code that in. So they don't need to sit in front of their chart, make an alert based on a blueprint, right? And get notified. Then they're gonna see that on their cell phone or on Telegram or on Discord or whatever the fuck they want. And then they can come to their chart and verify and take the trade. So you're minimizing your chart time, maximizing your profits. But that's not everything. Because right now on TradingView, like I said, you don't have access to liquidity information. So a lot of your trading setup, you cannot code that in. Because you don't have access to all that stuff. But now you have open interest and all that stuff. Funding rate, liquidations. Now you can code that in also, right? You can take these alerts into consideration. You can take these metrics into your alert. So you can make your strategies much better, much powerful visually. I mean, if you don't see any value in that, man, I don't understand. Then I don't understand. What's going on here? Even having a decent chart with metrics, liquidations and all drawn upon is even already better than what trading View has, right? Because why would you? Why would you go there? Watch only volume and price if you can have a lot of other stuff going into that, and not if you can have other metrics on your chart. Hey, just saying it, boys. Just saying, eh? Because it's people are already realizing is that the way they trade is basically garbage, right? I mean, nobody on YouTube that's full of fucking soy traders, right? All these scammers, these so price action traders, right? On Twitter, it's crazy. They're complete garbage. They make no profit. The only thing they do is scam you, right? They only has paid groups and everything, right? Because how can you trade with the price? Like I said before, and I'm going to say it again. How can you fucking trade to these fucking lines away? How can you trade based on a fucking candle? How? How is that possible? This is price. This is just price. That's the only thing it is. Price over a certain period of time. Representation of price over a certain time frame, which is lagging, right? It's a lagging. People don't understand this. If you see, oh, look at this candle. Yeah, it's 1 minute ago, asshole. It's 1 minute ago. You need to have real time, right? This is 1 minute, I understand, but I can have a tick chart very easily. So you need to, like I said, if you have big candles and all that stuff with a lot of volume, you need to know what basically drives that price action, right? What happens in the market? Why did price did what it did over a certain period of time? Why? And how can you see that? Well, you need to go into the engine of the market. What is the engine of the market? It's the order book, right? How many trades and how did it happen? Why? This candle, this price, what was the driver of that? That's what you need. Okay, I see. Yeah, Seal makes a very good thing. So I see the value in the visual editor. Maybe you should not compare to TV, but rather compare with the other platforms where liquidity, trade, liquidation, open interest. But why is this heart thing is so annoying? How can I delete that? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, it's fine. Wait, rather than other platforms where liquidity, funding is actually accessible. True. The other platforms where this data is accessible are just clunky. You need to understand that you need to make this for the James at the water coolers of the world, right? Because people are actually trading. Well, they can, of course. But a lot of people cannot use all these other platforms because they have no clue what that is, right? It needs to be very simple. That's why I'm using the TradingView charts, because the charting lib, not the data, the charting lib, because it's familiar, it's easy, and it sets me ahead light years, right? And the second thing is the blueprint mechanic is completely different, right? You can, like I said, you can subscribe to this over WebSockets. You can subscribe to this with an alert. So it's very, very powerful. The alerting on TickTrader is, for normal people that cannot code, is not seen, right? There is no platform. Again, I'm going to say it again, and please break this myth. There is no platform where you can set a complex blueprint like this. Well, it's not a complex, but where you can make it complex as you want, right? Where you can make a complex blueprint and use that one to subscribe over WebSockets to the data directly, server side, server side, not client side, server side. That basically means you can close this thing, burn your computer, but if your blueprint is running, then it's running. It doesn't matter. It's running forever. You don't need to have your chart open. It's on the server. But then you can create an alert out of the condition of that blueprint. That's nowhere to be seen. And don't say it's true. I don't think it is. I swear to God, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So you give the power to the non-coding traders. You give them a fucking shit ton of power right now, which they never experienced before, right? Because the only thing they could do was make a simple fucking EMA indicator or a RSI indicator, which basically makes them bankrupt. That's the only thing they could do right now. And then they could make an alert. And then they could make an alert on whatever platform, a simple alert. If the price goes above, if there is an EMA cross, that's bullshit alerts. Nobody cares about these alerts. You want to have deep inside alerts of the deep market, of the drivers of the market. That's what you want. And that's not what you get right now in the market. Not that I'm aware of. Maybe somewhere. But if they were so good, and they were so good in marketing, and they were so good, then I should already know. I should already know them, right? Nobody's doing this. 3 commas, what's that? I already heard of that. No, man. This garbage. Garbage. Once again, trading bots. You don't want to... You don't want to do that. You never want to give your API key to a trading bot. You never want to do that, guys. Don't do it. Let me see what they have. Nothing. No charting. No algorithm display. No parameters. Adjustment. No visual. They have nothing. It's no competition. It's done. It's done. GG. Get out of here. 3 commas is not even close. It's not even close. You need to understand, it's not even fucking close, right? It not comes even close. I can already see that on their website. That they're just bots where you can make simple algorithms. You cannot even code in there. Simply, you will see. It's not. And you don't want to give your API key to a fucking bot, man. You don't want to do that. If you wanna trade, you need to make the. If you want to do it automatically, you need to do it yourself. You need to do it yourself. You just need to have a good way to get the data. For example, from blueprints, WebSocket subscriptions, and do it yourself. So you can. There's always some safety mechanism you can implement in that, right? Anyway, I'm gonna peace out, boys. Like I said, join the community, subscribe for the beta, and test it yourself very soon. You know what I mean? Hey guys, and yeah, that's it. So we can actually add stuff that people want, right? Because right now I'm just guessing, right? 3 commas got hacked because of course, API. You don't want to do that. That's just shit so bad. Trading in people's behalf, you don't want to do that, right? You want to give people all the tools to make a good decision. That's what you want. You want to give the people all the tools to make a good decision. You want to give them all the metrics so they can see exactly what's going on in the market and why. You need to educate them on that. You need to give them a tool so they can actually start trading like a hedge fund, like a quant, the blueprints. You give them that tool so they can actually access spreads and make all that stuff, right? Visually, right? Okay, there are always noobs that cannot do this, I understand, right? But most of them will. Make good tutorials and all that stuff. So you give basically the retail traders, you give them the power of a real-time market insights that are needed, where they can code it, they can make alerts and all that stuff. And that's, guys, this whole package is what does not exist on the market yet. No, not MetaTrader. Nobody's doing this, right? Everybody's doing a piece. This is not easy to build. Don't get me mistaken, right? This is not easy to build, guys. Like I said, you need to have your data and all that. This is not easy. This is not easy. Turn James at the water cooler into James 3. That's a fucking good thing. I'm gonna use that. That's exactly what's gonna be, right? That's exactly what we're doing. Turn James at the water cooler into Jane Street. That's what it is. That's what you need. Like I said, price action trading is you see the meta shifting once again, right? It was indicated trading, price action trading, and now you see people moving away and to more algorithmic trading. And then you have these Lux algo stuff, which are these guys coming up with a volume price trading, which is 2 metrics. What you're gonna do with 2 metrics? That would be an amazing algorithm to get wrecked, right? Exactly. So you don't want that. But now, Lux algo, if you know this, you can come to my platform and actually make algorithms where you can have more things than just price and volume, right? Access to the order book. So you can actually make decent real-time algorithms this time, right? Send a mail. Send me a mail. Call my assistant. Then James started an exchange and defraud everyone. Exactly. And now James at the Bahamas, isn't it? Skateboarding, playing League of Legends all day, feeding there also. You know what I mean? First he's fucking scamming the whole fucking world, and now he's feeding in League of Legends the whole day because he has nothing else to do. Can you imagine, right? Can you imagine having him in your team, right? Oh my fucking god, it's this guy from Jane Street once again. He's going to feed my team, playing fucking Fiddlestick Smith. Shit. Always the same bullshit. Will the app provide some predefined blueprints from new accounts? Yes, of course. Of course. Alright guys, I'm out. You mentioned statistical data is tricky. Why not? Well, it's not tricky. It just needs to be done, right? It just needs to be done, Michael. That's the thing. It's not tricky at all, right? I store all this stuff inside of Postgres, so I can actually... And by the way, I can also, like you said, just use an API each time we connect, right? That's fine. That's no big of a deal. Of course, these spreads are basically bullshit because we round these spreads at 2 commas. 2 decimals, right? So the spread's gonna stay the same, right? Based on this Orderbook information, it's gonna stay the same. So it's a little bit useless. You need to make your spread. Like I said, Binance futures is the spread is always useless to trade. Right? You're not gonna make any money on that, right? So forget the spread on Binance, guys. Forget the spread on big exchanges. You know what I mean? You need to do cross spread. You need to check the spread cross, right? You check the spread on Binance, and then you use the bits. You make cross exchange spreads. That's something that can work, right? Especially on low cap coins. That's something that can work, right? But you need to instead of doing bid ask from the same exchange, you compare bid with an ask from another one, and then you have the spread cross exchange, and you take that one because then you can buy here and sell on the other one. That's what you want to do, right? Arbitrage. It's kind of the only strategy that actually is viable to do as an amateur, right? Don't try anything else because you're gonna get right. Arbitrage is still hard to do unless you have a good way to spot the opportunities. But now you can, right? Like I said, take trader always a good idea. You can make blueprints, compare spreads cross exchange, and get notified over WebSockets or get notified over alerts. Each time there is an opportunity, each time the spread between cross exchange is bigger than whatever value you want, boom. Get an instant and real-time WebSocket notification, real-time data over your WebSocket, whatever you're gonna output here, and then you can make the arbitrage trade yourself in your code. That's where the USP is lying. That's what nobody else is doing. Sean, if you see this, right? That's where I want to go, right? That's the thing also. Anyway, I'm out of here. If you have questions, jump into the Discord, and I see you there. And have a nice Saturday. Don't forget to go to the gym, run some miles, and reproduce with your girlfriend. See ya. Just one more thing. Unless you're getting rebates, arbing is pretty dead. Fees will eat you in 10 minutes. Yes, but not always. Depends. Low cap coins, small exchanges, good opportunities. Can still make you money, but you need big size. You need big size for that. But there are opportunities. Not in the normal exchanges, but there are. And yeah, you're going to see once there is, again, when the market is shifting once again, and there is a lot of volume, a lot of people coming in, then you're going to see these opportunities arising once again. It's all about infrastructure, right? It's all about infrastructure. It's all about finding these things at the right time. And of course, if you're trying to arbitrage with the small spreads, of course, you're going to get wrecked by these fees, right? Because on paper, it all looks good. But in reality, you're going to always be a little bit too late. So you're going to always make your profit smaller, and then the fees come in, and then you're going to get fucked. Anyone you to recommend to watch now? No idea. No clue, guys. I have no clue. Pool party. Let me see. Wait, what's going on? Let me open up to it. Let me show. I will pick one. Dante's League of Legends, maybe. Dante's pretty cool. Teapot. He wasn't online. Shroud. Nah, Shroud is doing stupid stuff. I don't know. Blood. Why is this Dutchman? It's so annoying here. What game do you want to see? Do you want to see a game or something? Maybe Summit is playing. Summit 1G. I don't know, guys. Just pick someone. Just pick someone. Soda poppin'. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Have a nice Saturday. Bye.